Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin mining,
Ooh,
but not just like the general concept.
right.
There's this platform called Go Mining.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to look at any of their material yet?
Yeah, I've seen some stuff.
Okay, cool. So you kind of know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're basically saying that they have come up with a way to make Bitcoin mining accessible and easy and profitable
Uh-huh.
for everyday users,
Right.
which is a pretty bold claim, right?
Yeah. And something that people have been trying to do for a long time.
For sure.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. So before we get ahead of ourselves, though,
Yeah.
let's back up for just a second, like really define what Bitcoin mining even is.
Yeah. So Bitcoin mining is essentially the process of verifying transactions and adding new blocks to the blockchain.
Okay.
And so traditionally this has involved, really specialized hardware,
Yeah.
a lot of technical know-how,
Right.
and a pretty hefty electricity bill.
Huge.
But Go Mining is claiming to offer, they call them digital miners,
Okay.
which are hosted in their data centers.
So instead of having a physical mining rig
Right.
that's like super loud and hot.
Here of their processing power.
Okay, so what is a digital miner?
Yeah, so a digital miner is basically just a virtual representation of your share of the mining operation.
Mm.
So you're not physically mining yourself, but your portion of their computing power is working on your behalf.
So they're doing all the work. You're just kind of reaping the rewards.
Right. You're providing the investment and they're providing the infrastructure and the expertise,
Got it.
and then you share in the rewards.
Okay. And they talk a lot about something called hash rate.
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, so hash rate is essentially a measure of computational power,
Okay.
how much processing power your digital miner is contributing.
So the higher the hash rate,
The higher the hash rate.
the more Bitcoin you can theoretically earn.
Yeah, it's basically a measure of your mining strength.
Gotcha.
The more powerful your miner, the more likely you are to solve those complex mathematical problems.
So if you have like a low hash rate, are you going to earn anything?
You'll still earn something,
Okay.
but it might be very small.
Right.
The higher the hash rate, the more you can potentially earn.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So Go Mining is saying you can get started for like $30,
Yeah, the very low barrier to entry.
which is super interesting because I feel like when I've looked into Bitcoin mining in the past, it's like thousands of dollars to even get started.
Yeah, traditionally it's been very expensive.
Yeah. So is that realistic?
I think their model is designed to remove those barriers,
Okay.
to make it more accessible to the average person.
So that more people can participate.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's all about lowering that entry point and simplifying the user experience.
Interesting. And they're saying you get these daily Bitcoin rewards.
Yeah, daily payouts directly to your Go Mining wallet.
So how does that work?
So basically, once you purchase a digital miner with a certain hash rate,
Okay.
it starts working for you, contributing to the mining process,
Mhm.
and generating Bitcoin.
Okay.
And then a portion of those rewards are paid out to you daily.
So is it really that easy? You
Well,
buy the miner and then Bitcoin just shows up in your account?
it sounds simple,
Yeah.
but the reality is
Ah.
the actual amount you earn depends on a lot of factors.
Okay, so like what?
Well, for one, the hash rate of your miner, right?
Right.
The higher the hash rate, the more potential earnings.
Okay.
But also the overall efficiency of Go Mining's operation,
Right. Uh-huh.
how well they're managing their data centers and their energy consumption and all of that.
Right.
And then, of course, the marketplace of Bitcoin.
Ugh. The market.
Yeah, because if the price of Bitcoin crashes,
Then you're not earning as much.
even if you're mining the same amount of Bitcoin.
Right. So it's not as simple as just set it and forget it.
Not really, no.
You really have to pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, it's important to understand that cryptocurrency is highly volatile.
It is.
It's not a guaranteed get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
You have to factor in those market fluctuations.
So who is this for?
Well, they mention a few different target audiences.
Mm.
They talk about beginners,
Okay.
people who are new to cryptocurrency.
Makes sense because it's only $30.
Yeah, exactly. It's a low-risk way to kind of get your feet wet,
To be toes in.
yeah, without having to invest a ton of money.
What about people who like already know about Bitcoin?
They also mention investors,
Okay.
people who are looking for diversification and a passive income stream.
Okay, so not just newbies.
Right. People who are already familiar with crypto but are looking for a more hands-off approach.
Interesting. Okay, and they said something about being environmentally conscious.
Yeah, they emphasize their use of renewable energy sources
Okay.
to power their data centers.
So they're trying to appeal to people who are worried about,
Sustainability,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
environmental impact of Bitcoin mining.
Which is a big concern
It is.
with the traditional mining.
Huge.
Yeah.
So I think that's a smart move on their part
Yeah, for sure.
to try to appeal to that growing segment of the market.
One thing that really stuck out to me in their materials is that they kept saying that now is the time to invest.
Yeah.
Why the urgency?
They point to the rising value of Bitcoin
Okay.
and the fact that it's being adopted by more and more institutions.
Okay.
So they're basically saying, get on the bandwagon now.
Before it's too late.
Exactly.
Right.
Before the price goes even higher.
Okay, so is this like a legitimate thing?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
It is.
Is it hype or is it reality?
Yeah,
To answer that, we need to dig a little deeper.
we do.
We need to look beyond the marketing
Okay.
and really analyze the potential benefits and the risks.
Yeah, let's get critical.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's shift gears for a second
Okay.
and put on our skeptical hats.
Yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty.
For sure,
It's
because
the less glamorous side of
Yeah.
things.
it can't all be sunshine and roses, can it?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back in a moment to continue our deep dive.
Sounds good. Welcome back. All right, so before the break, we were talking about all the potential benefits of Go mining.
Yeah.
Like, ease of use and low cost of entry.
Right, it sounded pretty good.
It did.
But now we need to get into the risks, right?
Right, exactly. Because there are always two sides to every coin.
Okay, so what are some of the things that we should be cautious about?
Well, one of the biggest risks with any cryptocurrency investment
Uh-huh.
is the volatility.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The market can swing wildly,
Yeah.
and that can impact your returns significantly.
So even if you're like mining all this Bitcoin,
Right.
if the price tanks,
Yeah,
you're not really earning as much.
exactly. Your $30 investment might get you a certain amount of Bitcoin today,
Right.
but tomorrow it could be worth half as much.
So you really have to be comfortable with that level of risk.
Absolutely. It's a gamble.
Definitely a gamble.
And you should never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Right. Responsible investing 101.
Exactly.
What else?
The other big thing to consider is
Yeah.
the reputation and transparency of Go mining itself.
Okay, so we need to do some digging.
Yeah, exactly. We need to make sure they're legit.
Where do we even start?
Well, transparency is key.
Okay.
You want to look for clear information about their operations.
Okay.
Where are their data centers located?
Uh-huh.
What kind of hardware are they using?
Okay.
Are they upfront about their fees and contract terms?
So basically we want to make sure they're not hiding anything.
Exactly. You want to see if they have a track record of delivering on their promises.
Okay, that makes sense. And user reviews are important too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
What are people saying about their experiences with Go mining?
Yeah.
Are they generally satisfied with their earnings and customer support?
Okay, so look for patterns
Yeah, exactly.
in the feedback.
See if there are any red flags or consistent complaints.
Okay, so even if a platform seems legitimate,
Right.
there are still risks with cloud mining in general, right?
There are.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, one thing to be aware of is contract length.
Okay.
A lot of cloud mining providers lock you into contracts for a specific period.
Regardless of what the market does,
Exactly. So if the price of Bitcoin crashes,
you're stuck.
you could be stuck in a contract that's no longer profitable.
Oh, okay.
So that's definitely something to consider.
Yeah, so it's not as passive as it sounds.
Right. It's not just set it and forget it.
Okay, and what about fees?
Yes, the fees.
Because they got to make money somehow,
Of
right?
course, they're not running a charity.
Right.
So you really want to scrutinize their fee structure.
Okay.
What kind of maintenance fees do they charge?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any hidden costs?
Okay.
How much do they take from your earnings?
So basically, you want to make sure that the fees aren't
Yeah.
eating up all your profits.
Exactly. You don't want to be working for them.
Right. You want to be making a profit for yourself.
Okay. Anything else to consider?
One more thing.
Yeah.
Technological obsolescence.
What do you mean?
Well, the mining hardware that's used today
Mhm.
might be cutting edge now,
Okay.
but technology evolves very quickly.
Right.
And so what happens if the hardware that Go mining is using becomes outdated?
So, like, our earnings would drop.
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
Because as newer, more powerful hardware comes out,
Right.
the older equipment becomes less efficient.
Okay. So is that something that Go mining addresses?
Oh. That's a good question.
Yeah. Do they have, like, a plan for upgrading?
Yeah. You want to find out if they have a plan for handling that?
So that we don't end up with, like, a digital dinosaur.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to make sure your investment is future-proof.
Okay. So we've talked about a lot of potential downsides here.
Yeah.
But Go mining is presenting itself as a solution to a lot of the traditional challenges of Bitcoin mining.
Right.
Like it's easier, it's cheaper,
Yeah.
and you can earn passive income? Uh-huh.
So how do they address these concerns?
Well, let's take a look at their marketing materials
Okay.
and see how they respond to these potential risks.
So basically, are they sweeping them under the rug,
Exactly.
or are they actually offering some solutions?
Yeah, we need to see if they're being transparent about the risks
Okay.
and what they're doing to mitigate them.
So we're going to dig into their terms of service,
Yeah.
look at their fee structure,
Uh,
and see what kind of safeguards they have in place.
all right, let's do it.
Let's see what we can find. Okay, so we've heard a lot about Go mining,
We have,
both the good and the bad.
yeah, the potential and the pitfalls.
So is this a legitimate way to earn passive income?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
I think it's too simplistic to give a yes or no answer.
Okay.
It really depends on a lot of individual factors.
Yeah.
So what have we learned?
On the positive side,
Yeah.
Go mining does seem to offer a user-friendly platform,
Okay.
especially for beginners who are maybe a little intimidated by the technical aspects of traditional mining.
It does seem a lot easier.
Yeah, and that low initial investment is definitely appealing.
$30 is a lot easier to stomach than
Yeah,
thousands.
exactly. And their focus on renewable energy sources is a big plus
Yeah, for sure.
for environmentally conscious users.
But we can't forget about the risks.
No, absolutely not.
The market is still super volatile,
Yeah, cryptocurrency is inherently risky.
and we need to do our own research on Go mining.
Right, due diligence is essential.
Make sure they're legit.
Exactly. Look into their track record, their transparency, their fees.
Yeah, read those user reviews.
Absolutely see what other people are saying.
And even if Go mining is a trustworthy company, cloud mining in general has some inherent risks.
Yeah, those fixed-term contracts can be a problem.
If the price of Bitcoin drops.
You could be locked into a bad deal.
Right, and the fee.
Yeah, the fees can eat into your profits.
And we can't forget about the technology becoming obsolete.
Right. What happens when the hardware gets outdated?
Do they have a plan for upgrading?
These are all important questions to ask.
So much to think about.
There is.
It's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, it can be a lot to take in.
So what advice would you give to our listeners?
I think the most important thing is to approach it with caution.
Okay.
Don't get caught up in the hype.
Yeah.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Read the fine print, and never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Solid advice.
It's really about being an informed investor,
Okay.
understanding the risks and the potential rewards,
So if you're thinking about trying Go mining,
or any cloud mining platform for that matter,
all right,
start small.
don't go all in right away.
Dip your toes in the water first,
Okay.
and stay informed
Yeah, keep learning.
about the market and the technology.
Knowledge is power.
It is.
Okay, so we've given you a lot of information.
We have.
Now it's up to you
Yeah.
to decide if Go mining is right for you.
Make an informed decision based on your own circumstances
Exactly.
and your risk tolerance.
It's all about what's right for you.
Right. There's no one-size-fits-all answer.
Okay, so bottom line.
Cloud mining can be a path to passive income,
Okay,
but it's not a guaranteed get-rich-quick scheme.
right.
It's an investment.
Yeah,
And like any investment, it comes with risks.
so proceed with caution.
Exactly. Do your research and be smart.
All right, folks. That's it for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Hope you learned something.
Me too.
See you next time.
Bye.